In this worksheet called Shapes Word Art, we've got a column chart to the right of the data. And notice that along the horizontal axis, the x-axis at the bottom here, we have angled text. We can change the rotation of text in a number of different ways. I'm going to click the chart and then click one of the month entries at the bottom. Then on the Home tab, in the alignment group, you see the angled AB. We can click here. I could make this text be rotated text up. Looks like that could be acceptable. We might even try and turn that off and thereby make the text be horizontal. That could be acceptable. But I've decided I want to use full spellings for the months. So over in cell A5, I'm going to double click, and after the JAN, put in UARY. I'll press Control-Enter so the active cell doesn't move, and I'll simply double click the lower right-hand corner of that cell and copy down the full spellings of the months. And now we see what's happened in the chart. Not really acceptable to show every other month. So we probably would want these rotated. So we could click March or any of the months down there, back to the Home tab, and maybe that angled text is our best choice here. Full spellings, but now we've got another problem. We can't see the full spellings of all the months. So the workaround solution here would be click in Plot Area and then take this middle handle here, pull it up a bit, and that's going to be acceptable. Now, there are other ways to control the rotation of text as well too. And nearly always you'll be using this for data along the x-axis. Rarely would you want to rotate other text. Now, possibly there could be a title down the left-hand side that could be horizontal in some cases, but that would only be acceptable if the title were very short. So I'm going to double-click one of the months down here, and that activates the Format Axis dialog box off to the right. And we've got 4 different icons here. The icon for Size and Properties is the one you want to select if it's not already selected. Notice that we see a custom angle here of 45, minus 45. I'm going to start clicking the arrow below this rapidly. I'm changing it. Look at the text. You see what's happening there. It's rotating, and maybe not to my liking, or I'll go the other direction. I could certainly type in a number here. Maybe I'll type in minus 30 and press Enter. And we see how that's looking. So we can make changes here well beyond the 45-degree options that we had on the Home tab. So we actually have more choices here. But we could make a change here too. We could just change this to be 0, and we see horizontal, but we could rotate the text this way too. Perhaps this would be a good choice. And here too, we have a workaround that we'd have to go back into the chart and readjust the size of plot area. So we've got the capability of rotating text. And as I suggested earlier, nearly always this is likely to be for titles along the x-axis. You could possibly do this for a main title. I don't think that would look so great. And again, there could be those times when if you want a lot of space off to the left side of the chart and you had a short entry here, you might want to consider making that horizontal. You'd also have that option too. So we can easily rotate text either by way of the Home tab or by double clicking and getting to those choices available in the Format Axis dialog box.